What's going on, guys? Just for a little ride. Beautiful day out here. As you can see, something's new. Oh, there they are. Weird. Do a flip kit on the old Chieftain. They don't have one, surprisingly, yet on the market, at least as a full kit. So I did some digging on the internet, a little bit of shopping on eBay, and came up with my own design. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. That includes the mirrors. That's because I use Kiriakin. It's an easy enough to do, about 30-40 minutes minus adjustment, because trust me, that takes some adjusting. I've got mid-rise bars on my bike, and yeah, I mean, they dropped the profile of the bike down substantially. Cleans it up a little bit. They're hidden behind the front fairing, so you can't even see them from the front, but I like it. It makes the front of the bike a little bit more aggressive looking, in my opinion. But I'm gonna get into how exactly I did it. I'll show you step by step how you gotta take the windshield off to remove the mirrors and flip them upside down. I mean, what do you think? So far, so good. I enjoy them. I'll leave a list in the description on exactly what I use and where I got it and how many you're gonna need. Yeah, we'll get back to it. All right, so today we're gonna be doing a little mirror flip kit on the Red Rum. There isn't a kit out on the market just yet, but after perusing the internet, I found some ideas and a little bit of shopping on eBay. I think I put something good together. So we'll go step by step on how I'm going to do this. Very first thing, because I have the Kiriakin mirrors, I'm going to have to remove my windshield first, because as you can see, it's not going to clear. I'm going to have to unscrew these. So the very first thing I'm going to have to do is raise my power windshield all the way up. Now, those who haven't done it before, removing these screws, these are little capture heads in the back. I'm going to throw some frog tape over the back of those. A little bit of frog tape holding them in place, so when I bust them loose, those heads don't fall off. Get trapped back here behind the bike. So, a little bit of frog tape, painter tape. Bruh. If it'll stick. I ceramic coated this bike, so should stay.
Nope.
As you can see down there, there's a little tray way back there. So if they do fall down, it's not a huge deal. This painter's tape ain't freaking working. Use some packing tape or something a little bit more stick to it. All right, there we go. Try this again. Much better. All right. Alright, once all the tape's on, I'll pull out my kit, which has all my tools in it, which all you need to work on this bike pretty much is all the ones that come in this little wrench kit you get from Indian. They're just strewn in here all freaking over the place, so I have to find it. Got flashlights, briar tire pressure gauge. Alright, should be this one here. That's the one. Alright. Put a little bit of back pressure, loosen these up, take them out. Now there are rubber washers behind these, so be careful when you take it off. Now you see how, I don't think you saw that, the tape began to spin in the back because it separated. Be very careful not to drop these. You see the little rubber washer right here? Just set those aside for right now. Not a huge deal. When you put these back in, don't over tighten them. You will crack the Lexan that this windshield's made out of. So now I'm going to just take off this windshield. Careful not to knock these nuts out. Make sure I got them all. Alright. Now it's going to stick a little bit just from the pressure. There's rubber gaskets behind the windshield, so let's pop it off. Set her down. Put the tool down. Make sure these are still stuck in place. I'll wrap this tape around so it doesn't fall out just in case. I'm going to have to lower down this windshield a little bit, the bracket, to clear these mirrors. Now I can remove the mirrors. So, got an adjustable and a 9/16 wrench right here. Now these are aftermarket mirrors, obviously. Oh, see that? Tried to run away on me. Make that a 1/2-inch wrench for the nuts down here. Now I've got my GoPro mount beneath my mirror mount, so I'm just gonna unscrew these all the way down from the base. Now these have extensions on them because these mirrors aren't as tall as the stock mirrors from the factory because they're universal, so they'll fit pretty much any bike. You just get the adapter, screw it in, and adjust it. You have to have the tall spacers for the Indians to clear this. So if they do sell a shorter one, which I bought, which I'm not sure if I'm going to need.
Nope.
But I bought it just in case. These adjust up and down. Now, here's the bracket. I already screwed in the other piece. I'm going to set it here where the freaking stem goes. I'm going to find whatever's easier. Now obviously you're going to need to put the left mirror on the right and right on the left so that they're not facing the wrong direction. So they'll be under there like this, right? Screw that on real quick. Now mind you, I've got more space here because I have the Trask row bars. I'm not sure what the space requirement would be for the stock bars, but you can do the same thing with the stock Indian mirrors because they have the same thread adapter here at the base of the castle nut. So don't lose this washer. Take off a second mirror. So now that I got it here, these brackets come with these M10 bolts. Now these are stainless. You can get them in black. Go to a freaking hardware store, get them in black. It's not a huge deal. Line her up. Send her in.
Nope. Nope.
NANI?
One eternity later.
Alright, and we're back. What's a project with a little quick trip to the freaking hardware store. So those bolts that it comes with, these ones, are the wrong thread pitch. They're supposed to be a finer thread. I believe they're probably about 1 inch. These are M10 1.25 by 20. That's the bolts that you need. They'll fit right perfectly into the freaking little hollows right here, which is perfect, and they're black, so that's cool too. So back to what I was saying before, line these up. Now I could either do them here or here. I think I'm going to do them closer behind the cables just so they're even on both sides because there's not as much room on the other side. So I'm going to slide this up here. Oh, wait a minute, on this side I want to put my GoPro mount. So I'm going to put my GoPro mount on there first, between Kind of like a washer. Boom, like that. And I'll adjust that when it comes time. Slide the bolt in. Find the hole, if I could. It's a 5/16 Allen wrench. Kind of get her started without dropping the damn mirror. Hold the mirror from the bottom. Get the thread started. Cool, now it's started. I don't gotta worry about it falling. Adjust wherever I want my GoPro mount. Probably put it like right there for now. Wind her on down. And I'm not going to torque her down just yet because I'm going to adjust this mirror so it's not touching off on anything. But I like the way that looks. Now there's clearly way more room on this side because there's no cable back there. So instead of feeding her up here, and there's you got this blockage right here. I'm just going to send her right there. Align her. Get her started. Wind her down. I really like these brackets. They look finished. They look OEM. They're nice. They're nice. They're real nice. Boom. Underflowing mirrors. Done deal. Boom. Done. Go around. Peel my tape out. Make sure you cut them big enough so you can reach in there and grab them. They're not going to stick to much, so it's not going to leave any residue behind, which is good. I can tighten down these little nuts right here. They're going to secure the gap between the mirror and everything else, so it's not all sliding around and moving on you. So have that in your hand. Stand the bike up. All right. Angle them so you can see. Looks good there. Walk around the bike, make sure they're not sticking out, they don't look weird. Cool. Alright, so jump cut to about 45 minutes later. Getting around with them, adjusting them however I want. I'm not going to include that in the video. I did wind up using the longer stems. I don't know if you can see that. The shorter ones look good, but they pulled the mirror too high up, and with these specific mirrors I couldn't get enough outward view. Yeah, after about what, 50 miles, I'd say I like to flip the mirrors. Not mad at it whatsoever. They're nice and out of the way. They don't get in the way of my tank, that's for damn sure, especially with these mid-rises. Cleans up the front profile of the bike a little bit. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of a personal preference thing. Somebody's like, oh, you know, I'd rather have my mirrors high because that's what I'm used to look at them. Well, now I'm used to look at them down low. I keep my head tucked anyway. I think here's where I'm going to end the video, guys. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Leave something down in the comment section for me if you had any questions that I didn't cover. I know I'm kind of all over the place with these videos. I'm still pretty new at this. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos with your friends. Indian, Harley, I don't care. I just happen to ride an Indian. No matter what you ride, as long as you get out and ride, as Adam Sandoval loves to say. So. Alright guys, I'll see you around. Peace.